I Chi knee. This is partner I Chi. Fairly wide stance, not deep like you are on regular I Chi. Hand hold. If you want to, this is the way it's shown, but you can do whatever you want. You put both of your palmar surface of your hand facing up, and then you can hold your patient's hand around the wrist, which gives you a good grip, or around the middle of their hand, right under the thumb. So it doesn't matter how you hold. With I Chi knee, we start with inhalations and exhalations. What a surprise. And you can be deep in the water, but the water's cool this morning, so I'm not going to be deep in the water. There are a couple of basic things that you can start with I Chi knee. This one just helps people be centered. Then you can have them lift up your leg to the side. Lift this leg to the side. And so we're doing opposite. Set it down. Let's do the other one again. And do this one several times. What happens is people don't come back to center. They know they're going there again, so they keep their weight on the leg that they're transferring to. So you can watch for that, make sure they come back to center with their weight equally divided between both legs. Let's do the other leg. And you can watch alignment. And if they start to trip, start to fall, you've got their hands. And so we're practicing one-footed balance with vertical trunk control. You want them to be able to stay upright. Do this one again. Stay upright without having to tilt a lot or fall over or anything like that. So you can do that one. Then along the same lines, lift this leg. You can cross it, bring it across midline, and then back out. This really challenges people because it makes them asymmetrical. And crossing midline is always hard. So again, here you are helping with balance, but assisting them if they need any assist, and they are practicing vertical trunk control right while crossing midline. So there are a variety of those kinds of I Chi knee basics that can help you with clients who have some dysfunction, either in terms of neuro or ortho. Okay, so then this is one that I use a lot. Weight shift to this side. Just shift your weight, bend your knee, shift your weight, and come back to center. Being able to move, do it again, same side. Being able to move segmentally and weight shift, which we need for gait, is very important. So we practice weight shifting. Now, what you'll see is some people will shift with their hip going out first. That's a lot of women. A lot of men will shift with their chest going out first. They'll lead with the upper torso. So it's good to teach, and then they'll walk that way because that's the way they learn to weight shift. So it's good to teach weight shifting, keeping the body forward so that they can keep their torso forward when they walk, and being able to shift just with the leg. From there, we turn. So practicing pivoting skills, turning skills with this minimal assist. When people turn, they should turn completely. Teach them to turn all the way. So 10 toes, 2 knees, 2 hips, all pointed to the side, because that lessens torque in the hip and knee or any other issue that they have going on. You shouldn't be holding them so tight. Stay there, but let me pull you a little. You shouldn't be holding them so tight that you create spinal rotation or segmental spinal rotation. Okay, so teaching. And we do one side several times. So let's do this side again. Teaching turning skills. Practicing turning and coming back to center. You will see people pick their foot up to turn. They'll be here and they'll turn like this. Because when you turn in a wide stance, you end up in a long, narrow tandem stance. So this is great for turning skills. And if your client keeps watching you, okay, turn your face to me, but turn your body that way. You got it. Okay, if they keep watching you like that, this can be a time for some disengagement. So you have them look over the opposite shoulder when they turn, and that helps. Some people, when they turn, need to turn their head the other way to create balance. So do what works for you. Next one, we slide our hand up to the bicep of our client. Just pretend there's something there. The birds are having
It's a affiliated woodpecker. It's a huge woodpecker.
Okay, so then
saw him on that tree, now he's on ours.
Turn to the deep. And this one, we can use, my hand here is just there in case I need to catch him. I am not applying any pressure, okay? But if you open that hand behind you and look at it, now he can get an anterior deltoid stretch, a pec stretch. He can be stretching that arm, a variety of stretching if you want to use this one that way. The other thing, stay right there. The other thing is that it could be dressing skills. If you're an OT, as you open your arm behind you, here's some pulling on a shirt skills. It could be balance. It could be, again, the disengagement, because we want them to watch that hand. And they might lose balance, and here you are. So come back. And we make a hand sandwich. So I have his hand in this between my two, and put yours on the outside. Okay, so here's our hand sandwich. Turn to the deep again and slide up. Open your hand, look at that arm that goes out, and come back. Okay, let's try the other way. Slide, open, come back. Slide down, hand sandwich. One more time on this side. That one's called revealing. This last one is called resolving. And I'm assuming you can hear the train going, the plane going overhead. So I'll wait till it gets further away. Okay, we're gonna hold left hands as if we're shaking hands. Then you turn shallow, I turn deep. Oh, we've done this one before. Lean to the steps. Go ahead, lean. All right, if your client doesn't trust you on this, their elbow will be bent. So go ahead, lean. I just have to lean further to hold you up. Okay, and then come up using abdominals, not just biceps. Okay, so this one's called resolving, and it's about resolving trust issues because, let's do it again. If you don't trust the person who's holding you up, you're not going to be able to do this. You have to trust. Now come up.
That was compensating.
Okay. Other hand. Now here's the other thing. Again, people will take a step when they do this because it'll help them lean back. That's not it. Come up. Feet in a wide stance. Just turn. And then lean. And then abdominals up. So this is fall prevention. When we fall, we often fall backwards. And we won't have somebody's hand. We need to strengthen our core so we can get up. If people are using their hand, that's not going to help in the air. So this one I really, really like. I hope you have, take a bow, please. I hope you have fun with I Chi D.